Hey everyone, it's Kevin with Gardens and Palms. This video here is specifically about a Meet My Garden challenge. This was an idea created by gardening YouTuber Katie of Rain or Shine Gardening. And I'd also like to mention Sarah from Moments in the Garden as well. Her video is the one that initially introduced me to this idea, which I think is a pretty cool idea. So again, my name is Kevin and my channel is called Gardens and Palms. I garden in southeast Tennessee, zone 7B. In this particular yard, I've been landscaping and gardening in it for about 6 years. I've been gardening for a good part of my life. It's something I picked up when we first purchased our first home years ago, and it's something that's interested me ever since. My gardening style, as the name implies, is more into tropicals and stuff, although I do love regular cold hardy stuff as well, perennials and things like that, but I have a heavy leaning towards tropicals and tropical plants and palms. This is my favorite place of the garden. I love the pond and the water sound, as well as the palm trees around it and the swing area underneath the deck. Just a pretty cool part of the landscape to me. And speaking of the swing, this area right here in particular is the peaceful part of my garden that I enjoy the most. It's secluded and private. I've got shrubs and this gardenia here. The palms help to block the view and screen the view from neighbors and stuff, so it's very peaceful and tranquil under here, as well as relaxing. My biggest gardening challenge is dealing with drought every year. It seems to be just a reoccurring thing. It may not always be the same time of year, but oftentimes it is through parts of summer. I don't have irrigation or any drip irrigation or anything like that. I just have a basic hose and a water bucket and what have you. I've got a lot of plants to water and take care of, as well as every year I purchase new ones that need extra attention. So that's the biggest challenge for me, is to keep the plants semi-happy. And that in and of itself can be about a full-time job at times some years. It was hard for me to choose one plant that's been my favorite or my star plant for this year. This agapanthus here has been one that I've been really crazy about, and I'll post a picture of what it looked like in its glory with its beautiful blooms. The other one here is my Colocasia waikiki. I love this plant. It's supposed to be hardy in my zone, and I just can't wait to watch it grow over the years and form these beautiful looking leaves. The plant that I'm most proud of is this sable palmetto here this year. Earlier in the spring, it was dealing with a lot of rot and crown rot issues. It snapped out of that. It took some time and of course some heat. These things grow better with the heat, and it's grown several fronds. It's looking healthy now and looking good, and it's even added to its trunk height as well. So I'm really thrilled about this one. This one's one of my favorite palms, and I'm glad to see that it come out of that. This vinca here definitely fits the bill for my non-stop bloomers. This thing probably starts blooming in, I would guess, May, maybe late April, and they just keep on going until basically the first frost. The cool thing about these in my garden is they've dropped seeds every year, and these seeds come up, so I'm not even planting these anymore, and they just add a beautiful color to my garden. What makes my garden unique, or uniquely mine, is the fact that I just love tropicals, tropical plants, and palm trees. So you'll see a lot of that, a lot of elephant ears like these, cannas and gingers and different things like that. I like the stuff that really reminds you of a vacation, I guess, if you will. Some more elephant ears here. Obviously, you've got to have the palm trees too, and there's a dwarf palmetto below that, and up above it is a sago palm. Fatsia japonica with an alocasia here. I've got a loquat tree in my side yard and some ornamental bananas past it. The next question in this challenge is something you've accomplished. I guess the easiest answer would be this. When I first moved into this house, there was pretty much zero landscape, and I had a few crepe myrtles and a few other things, and just about everything you see here, probably 99% of everything you see here, was not there to begin with, and I've added it since. I'm not necessarily good at seeing the whole vision of how I want it, but adding bits and pieces here and there and then creating larger beds has allowed me to create the ultimate garden that I'm trying to accomplish. Still got a little ways to go, things to add, places to put more plants and stuff, but I'm just enjoying the journey along the way, and I just have a love and a passion for landscaping. So what's next in my garden? This area here is my newest area. I'm not finished with it yet. I have plans for some stepping stone pathways to go beyond the original stepping stones you see here. One maybe to the left and a path going to the right. Obviously I want to add more plants and stuff. Further in the lawn area I have plans for a crepe myrtle and maybe some other type of tree. And to end this video, I guess my piece of gardening wisdom or advice will be is to just do what you enjoy, plant what you like. Of course, do your research and stuff. Make sure it's suitable for your climate and zone. Just enjoy every step of the way and realize that gardens are always in a state of change. You're oftentimes moving things and stuff. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to kill plants, and that's all part of the learning process. But what makes gardening beautiful is it's an extension of who you are and what you enjoy.